Number 10, express -2, -3 in polar coordinates. When you are given this expression, it means in Cartesian plane is written in form of x, y, where this one is the distance along x-axis and this one is along y-axis. So to write in polar form, we will use the relationship r is equals to x squared plus y squared, then the square root. Then to find the angle theta, we'll take the tan inverse of y all over x. So that is what we'll do. So to find r, which is the length in units, so we'll say we'll take x is always the first one, so we take -2 squared, then plus y the second one, -3 squared, and that would give us 4 plus 9, that is the square root of 13, which when you work out, you will be able to find 3.606 units. Then to find the tan inverse, you need first of all to understand in which quadrant does this angle fall. So do a quick sketch. So if we do a quick sketch, then we realize that if this is the x-axis, this is the y-axis, we realize that this is where we have positive values, then -2 along x-axis may be around here, that is -2, then -3 for y-axis may be around here, -3. So you realize that the angle falls here, that is in the third quadrant. We number our quadrant from the x-axis anti-clockwise. This is the first, this is the second, this is the third, and this is the fourth quadrant. So our angle falls in the third quadrant. If your angle falls in the first quadrant, then we take an acute value that you get. If the value falls in the second quadrant, then we take 180 minus the acute angle. If the value falls in the third quadrant, then we'll take 180 plus the acute angle you obtain. Then if it is found in the fourth quadrant, we'll take 360 minus that acute angle. So knowing that it falls in the fourth quadrant, -2 has helped us and -3 to obtain that. So when you are finding the tan inverse of y all over x, having used the value for negatives to show you where the angle falls, you can as well say we are getting the tan inverse of 3 all over 2. Like for this case, even if you say -3 over -2, the negative will still cancel and you'll have no big deal. But remember, the work of the negative is to help you know where the angle falls. Then to find the tan inverse of 3 all over 2, you'll be able to get that it's 56.31 degrees. But now our angle falls in the third quadrant where we say 180 plus theta. So to obtain the angle, we'll get 180 then plus 56.31, which for this case will give you 236.31 degrees. So the corresponding polar coordinate will therefore be r theta will therefore be, our r is 3.606, that is to 4 significant figures, then you put a comma, 236.31 degrees. So this is our corresponding polar coordinate.